living down south. I.W.C campus. Love.
This is a girl, Alina. You don't know it's all about I.W.C campus.
I.W.C. Rastafari there. Jack your sister.
I.W.C campus is a girl, bad girl, Cecilia. I'm rolling.
I.W.C campus. It's a girl, Nikisha Bond. Better make sure you're I.W.C.
Good evening, students of UTech. It seems as if the first thing that I have to do when I become president is to ensure that the barn has proper lighting systems. Leadership is not about standing at the front. It is about getting the job done right and equipping everyone else with the capability to also stand at the front. Mr. Ivan Godfrey, moderator, panelists, my fellow candidates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to you all. I am Delta Wright, a young woman with conviction who believes that the sum of the parts is greater than the whole. Someone who is passionate, driven, and committed. I'm a dedicated and hard-working individual. I've always been. My sojourn into leadership roles began as early as high school, and I fully stand by the concept that to be a good leader, you must first learn how to follow. Leadership is not about being a tyrant. It is about cooperation, guidance, and vision. Why are we here this evening? We are here to select the best leader for our noble organization that we call the UTech Students Union Council. I believe that the Students Union is a great organization in building the leadership skills of young people, and with the right leadership, the organization can achieve many things, many noteworthy things, which are in the best interest of the students it serves. I believe that Mr. Corfield has the same genuine interest as myself to serve the students. Today, I ask that we look at both sides of the coin in an effort to make the right decision. Before I get into my vision about presidency, let me give you a little background on what Delta Luan Wright has achieved over the past year. And before I get into this, one of the candidates for Vice President of Public Relations has already attested to some of these achievements. The first and one of my most worthy achievements, and I think it's a legend that I have, is the fact that I've established UTech's first online radio station, enabling students who are budding disc jockeys and also students who wish to be journalists to have an opportunity to practice and enhance themselves in this area. Also, I've executed multiple public forums in order to educate as well as inform students. I've executed mass meetings to keep students up to date as well as to hear their concerns. I've also developed and implemented a Know Your Rights campaign to inform students of their rights and various options they have as it relates to how long they can do their degree and also alternative ways of funding their tertiary education. This project is still ongoing. I've successfully executed the Interfaculty Debate Competition to which the Faculty of Law emerged the winners. I've executed a Black History Month celebration in February with the ACRM as well as the Poetry Society of Jamaica. I've communicated effectively with students via posters, Facebook, Twitter, and also an email database, as well as face-to-face interaction and persons within my committee who have disseminated the information. I've developed and implemented a bi-weekly information booth for information dissemination. Other achievements include developing systems within the Students' Union Council to facilitate effective and efficient communication, as well as provide a timely response to emails from council members and students. I've also assisted with sponsorship proposals and media coverage and the visibility, as well as promoting Students' Union events and protecting the image of the Students' Union. Apart from this, I just returned yesterday from representing Jamaica at an international student forum put on by the International University Sports Federation. I'm jet lagged, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but I had to be here to show you that I'm here to serve you and to represent you no matter what. I have less than 24 hours to campaign given the fact that I was away for an entire week in South Korea, but I'm confident that students will make the right choice. Time will not allow me to go through all the things that I would like to achieve as president. However, my campaign team is in the audience and they will provide you with the full document of everything that I am planning to achieve. My manifesto is very qualitative and substantive. Some of the main thematic areas I would like to highlight and improve as president are communication, finance, student services, and accountability. On the matter of communication, by partnering with the Vice President of Public Relations, I will ensure that quarterly publications are released outlining the achievements of the Council for that quarter and keeping students up to date with what is taking place. Also, by improving and involving the UTech Students' Union in both local and international platforms. One of my major plans for student services is to engage more corporate involvement in the allocation and distribution of scholarships and bursaries to help those in need of tuition assistance. In addition to this, also enlist professionals from corporate Jamaica to be a huge part of the development of a job readiness program, whereby students will be exposed to the do's and don'ts required for success in the workplace. This program can also be extended to provide internships for students. This is in itself a huge deal when it comes down to gaining the experience so many employers ask for in the job postings. Discussions with various corporate entities have already begun to ensure that these programs can be done. We all pay our Students' Union dues, right? In fact, we have no choice in the matter. Therefore, do you not think that you should be aware of all your dues and where they're being spent? I do. Under my tenure, should you select me as president, I will ensure that external audits are done twice within the academic year and that these results are published to the students for you to know how your council is putting your dues to work. Along with this, monthly financial reports will be published to the students. This effectively will lend to greater transparency and accountability on part of the union. In my campaign, I'm advocating for transparency, accountability, and sustainability. Cliché words, yes, they sound cliché to me too when you look at them by themselves. But knowing what I know, and what many of you know too, is that there has been too much nepotism and corruption in the system today. And it is not a question of if it should be eradicated. It is certain that it must be eradicated. I have fervor for this. I stand against favoritism, bipartisan tactics, and disrespect. It is the only way to ensure integrity in the way forward. You are an intelligent electorate. You have seen my work and you know that I can deliver on my promises and commitments. Some people are negativists. I think I just made up that word. But anyway, they will always have bad things to say. But I'm not one to bash somebody or to put bad things out there about people. I'm here to serve and represent the students of UTech. You, That is the only reason why you have elected me, or why you should elect me. And that is the only reason why I stand here today. And if I do anything less than serve and represent you, I am failing you as well as myself. Ladies and gentlemen, students of UTech, many things have happened in the past year on council. There are many inconsistencies and many flaws. You will ask, why vote for Delta Wright when she was a part of the inconsistencies and flawed system? Well, let me answer you. Barack Obama was a senator under the George Bush administration before he rose to presidency. Barack Obama was a part of the administration that many people believed was flawed. But that did not mean that he did not have a vision for America. The beauty about experience and being a part of a system, whether successful or flawed, and I can attest to that the Students' Union Council this year was very successful. We have achieved many things. Some of the things that are visible now, the beautification of the barn, the fact that there was a system that was implemented for students to pay their tuition fees, 30–70%. That was implemented by the Students' Union. Right? Whether the success is, the beauty about experience, as I was saying before, is that you can know the ins and outs of the system. You know what went wrong, what could have been done better, and you know how to do it better. Vote for someone with an outstanding track record. Vote for integrity. Vote for results. Vote for someone who will fight for your rights. So put an X beside Delta Wright when you vote on March 27th. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wright. I now invite from Blizzard.